Where from, friend?
Shenzhen.
Shenzhen. Yeah, you are Shenzhen people?
Yes.
Yeah.
His name is Henk. In 2011, he relocated from Amsterdam to Shenzhen. Over the years, Huaqiangbei has become his most frequented destination in the city. This area of less than 1.5 square kilometers hosts over 115,000 business entities, 35 specialized markets, and a global supply chain spanning 183 countries and regions. Known as the China's #1 electronics street, it serves as both a barometer and a trendsetter for the nation's electronics market.
I like this because it's transparent. And it is really interesting about Huaqiangbei because if you go into there, you have a totally different experience of Huaqiangbei than if you go there. So the first time I came was in 2010. So of course when I come here, it's like paradise for developers. It's like amazing, so much stuff. Let's say half a year later, to live in China in 2011, I was trying to find out where Huaqiangbei was because I know it exists and I know how it sounds, but I had no clue where exactly I could find it. I only remember we went there with line 1. Came across the corner and I recognized the street and I said, yes, I found it.
When Henk first arrived in Shenzhen, he had no clear entrepreneurial direction. After the initial struggle of navigating Huaqiangbei and witnessing its bustling scene, he conceived an idea to create a detailed map of Huaqiangbei, marking the locations of thousands of shops to help others quickly locate businesses. After 2 months of exploration, Henk completed his map. However, when he returned to Huaqiangbei, he found that the place had already transformed.
It's a living organism, it changes all the time, and yes, you can map, but your map will be outdated pretty quickly.
However, Henk quickly adapted to the market's rapid changes. Inspired by the constant flow of foreign entrepreneurs, he soon spotted new business opportunities. In 2016, he established a makerspace dedicated to serving international innovators, with its office located right in Huaqiangbei.
You're very close to supply chain for components and other stuff. You're very close to where all the new products are showcased to a public. So like everything what is new, what is ready for sales, will show up here in Huaqiangbei. So it's also a really good place to just move around and see what's new.
Now, navigating the bustling streets and alleys, Henk has long shed his initial confusion and become a living map of the area.
AI is more popular now.
AI 的 cake is very hot.
Shenzhen is the owner of a 1-meter counter whom Henk first met when he stepped into Huaqiangbei for the first time in 2010. His shop has been thriving at this corner for 16 years. In Huaqiangbei, these compact 1-meter counters serve as the starting point for countless rags to riches. Entrepreneurial stories, many tech startups refine their product prototypes within their own small spaces. In his free time, Henk often comes here to seek inspiration and keep up with market trends.
I also know a few really good ones. If you want to compare, I can also introduce you some good factories to make this stuff.
Yeah, I can.
And
You
also,
can give me the information.
yes, some of these factories, they are owned by foreign people.
Oh.
So if they get visitors from abroad, they can also see your product.
Bridging the market on one end and innovation on the other, Henk has spent 9 years linking resources and providing services for foreign entrepreneurs, gradually refining a mature approach. Now that he has a grasp of market trends, his next focus is to better understand the needs of these international creators.
Hey man.
Hey, good
How are you doing, man?
The company, which produces medical and wearable devices, was founded by Greek entrepreneur Vagalis in 2015. Recently, the factory underwent a new round of upgrades and expansion. With increased production capacity, Vagalis now needs a bigger stage to grow.
Now we have put all the 3 factories together. So what we're trying to do is to combine electronics with garment.
One of our members is working on a motion tracking shoot.
Yes.
So with IMUs
Yes.
everywhere. Is that something?
That's exactly a target group.
Finding common ground and connecting people with matching needs, that's what Henk, the startup ferryman, has always been doing. For Vaglis, this represents invaluable business resources. Walking side by side through the upgraded production line, Henk recognized many familiar faces. These partners have also witnessed years of collaboration between Henk and Vaglis. Laughing, Vaglis recalled amusing anecdotes from their first meeting.
I met Henk, I think, in 2016, and it's a very funny story because I was going back from my office to home, and I was with sorts. I met a friend of mine from Ireland, and he said, look, I'm going to Hilton Hotel in Huaqiangbei because there is some event. Do you want to come? I said, okay, let's go. Henk was also there. Henk was also wearing shorts, and we were the only people that were in shorts in the event. So he just came to me and he said, hey man, we're dressed the same, what are you doing? And then 2 days after, he was in my office and we were discussing.
In Vaglis's eyes, Henk is a true doer. He not only understands the local market, but also deeply grasps the pain points of foreign entrepreneurs.
He can help us a lot on our visibility, being more visible. There was a Belgian company, it was in the medical device. When they were thinking to decide with whom they're going to manufacture, they called Henk. And Henk said, for Vagelis and his company, I can put my hand on the fire. I'm sure he will treat you well. So actually this customer ended up working with us. And after 3 years, it was a startup and they were acquired by a very, very big multinational American company. So no, it would not happen without Henk vouching for us.
From seeking opportunities to solidifying his entrepreneurial path, Henk has supported many foreign dreamers who came to Shenzhen to pursue their ventures. Whether it was connecting resources for his friend Vaglis to expand markets, helping an Australian team transform their solar product supply chain cutting costs by 90%, or providing a US startup with a testing space to build their first prototype in just 4 months. While connecting these innovators with the right resources, Henk has also been steadily building his own dream.
You can still say like you have helped a person from being very limited in what they can do to actually running their own factory. There are many more examples, but I think these examples show a little bit of what is possible if you engage with a community of product developers like what we have.
We're here on a 9-year anniversary, May 2016, that 4 foreign guys in Shenzhen decided that they want to start a makerspace.
Not long ago, Henk's makerspace celebrated its 9th anniversary. Standing on the stage during the event, looking back on his journey, he was deeply moved. Henk said, every day, countless new entrepreneurial stories unfold here.
Opportunity, I think, describes Shenzhen best. But you do have to grab the opportunity. It's not like you can come here and the opportunity will land on you. You do have to take action.